everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I've got some awesome stuff to show you. Got 3 piles of stuff right here, 2 of those piles of stuff that I just picked up this week and got some amazing deals on, and 1 pile here is stuff that I got for absolutely free, which is really, really cool as well. It was donated to me, so let's just dive right in and take a look at what I got. So in total, everything you're going to see here, I paid only $20 for, which is really, really cool. So the first pile of stuff here, this is actually something I've been sitting on now for the past month or so, could be even longer than that. I've just been sitting on this, and I've only finally getting around to just showing this to you guys. This is all stuff donated from Miss Sickness. This all came from Miss Sickness's collection. I guess I'm saying that correctly. My wife donated this from her collection into my collection, which is really, really nice of her. Some awesome stuff here that I've been wanting to get my hands on, so very cool. So let's take a look at what I got from her. So first up here is Flashback with Casey and the Sunshine Band, which is just the best of Casey and the Sunshine Band, which is really cool. I do enjoy their hits. Not necessarily a band whose, regular albums I'd really want to own or anything like that, but definitely a fan of their hits and their radio play, so very, very cool. That's awesome for her to donate that. Then something that I actually reviewed a long while back, and I'm only finally getting around to actually showing you that I got this, and that is, did you hear about The Morgans? Which, like I said, I have seen, and I did review for you guys, and it was okay. It wasn't a horrible movie, but it was just sort of mediocre. It was okay. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen, but it certainly wasn't the best either. Just kind of in the middle, just very mediocre and very bland, but it was okay. So very cool to get that on Blu-ray. And then this is great. I didn't even know the wife had this. This is something that I've been wanting to get in the collection for a while now, because I have seen this. I did really enjoy this movie, but just haven't, for whatever reason, gotten a copy of it. And turns out the wife had a copy all this time, so very cool. And that is Smart People. This was a great movie. I really enjoyed this one. Definitely looking forward to watching this again, since it's definitely worthy of a second viewing. From the producer of Sideways, I don't usually say, like, I'm always like, from the producer, who cares? Let me know if it's from the director or writer or something like that. But I don't know. I really like this movie, and Sideways is one of my all-time favorite movies. So maybe this producer knows what they're talking about. I don't know. So Smart People, great movie. Really enjoyed it. Looking forward to checking it out again. And very cool. The wife actually had this all this time. I didn't even know. Really wanted to add this to the collection. So that is great. And then this is amazing. The fact that the wife was like, yes, you can put this down in the library. This was really, really cool. I mean, I say that, but everything here in the library she can watch. It's not like she can't touch any of this stuff. No, she's welcome to come down here and pick out a movie and watch something anytime she wants. So basically, she's just moving some stuff from, upstairs to downstairs. But whatever. This is really, really cool of her to basically allow in my collection as opposed to her collection. And that is the complete series of Will and Grace. Check that out. All 8 seasons. So cool. This is a show I've been wanting to check out, because I've certainly seen many, many episodes of this in syndication over the years, just in reruns. I've seen many, many, many episodes. And from what I've seen, I actually really enjoyed it. It seemed like a great sitcom that I really wanted to get into. I really want to get into the the storylines and the plots and just kind of know what's going on, because unfortunately, I've caught just random episodes, probably from all 8 seasons over the years, and sometimes I'm not quite sure who a character is or kind of like what's going on and stuff like that. So really want to check out the entire series, and she had it all and said, yes, you can put it down in the library. So that's really cool. And seasons 6, 7, and 8 are actually brand new, factory sealed. So that's really, really cool. Definitely looking forward to checking this out. Very awesome. In fact, maybe I'll even watch it with the wife. So very, very cool. So all stuff donated from Miss Sickness. Very cool. All that stuff for free. And then some more goodies here for free. And these I picked up from Target. And how I got these for free is, once again, Shopkick. I'm telling you guys, download the Shopkick app if you have a smartphone. It's awesome. If you're like me, you're constantly going into stores and you're out shopping. You want to have this app, because every time you walk into a store, well, not every single store, but a lot of stores, you open up the app and it gives you free points just for simply walking into a Target or Best Buy or Walmart or stuff like that. When you're in the store, you have some time to kill, you can scan some items, you get points for that. You don't have to do that, but you can. Every now and then when I got time to kill, I do that, rack up a bunch of points. And you can also get points for simply just spending money at some of the stores, which is really cool. You link your credit card, and if you go to like Best Buy, for every $1, you get like $3. It's really, really cool. And it's a simple way to just rack up points. And what you can do with these points is get things for them, including gift certificates to places like Best Buy, Target, Walmart, stuff like that. I used a whole bunch of points to get some gift certificates to Target and ended up getting all this stuff for absolutely free. So first thing here is Captain America, the 1990 Captain America Collector's Edition release. This is pretty awesome. I've never seen this in its entirety. I've seen many bits and pieces of this over the years, but I've never seen the entire thing. So this is great. Really, really looking forward to finally checking out the cheesy goodness that I hear this is, and from what I've seen, it definitely looks like. So this is going to be just some good cheese right here. You know me, I like my just cheesy, ridiculous, over-the-top, like, what am I watching movies? And I think that's what I'm going to be getting. So this is great. If only they released the Fantastic Four movie. Man, I would love to see the Roger Corman Fantastic Four. Put that on DVD or Blu-ray, whatever. Put it out. Somebody, please. I want to see that. I know apparently it's supposedly like never going to see the light of day. No, please. It looks fun. I want to see it. But Captain America, this is great. Very, very cool to have this. That's awesome. And then I also grabbed London Has Fallen, which I ended up picking up on DVD for two reasons. One, I picked it up on DVD because I was able to get it for free thanks to Shopkick, and I bought the Blu-ray. I would have had to pay a little bit for it, which would have been okay. I wouldn't have necessarily mind. It would have been like $5 or something like that, so not like I would have been paying a lot for the Blu-ray, which would have been great. But I also have Olympus Has Fallen on DVD, and I'm cool with keeping movies on the same format. So, and you know, it was good, but it's not a movie I need to have on Blu-ray. I'm sure it would look great in high definition, but I don't see myself watching this movie like over and over and over again, so DVD's fine. I did enjoy it though. I mean, Olympus Has Fallen was really fun, really good movie, and I was actually pretty excited when they announced that there was a sequel. I was like, you know what? I can see a sequel. I'm cool with that. I'm down. I mean, it didn't necessarily warrant a sequel, but it was cheesy and fun enough that I was like, yeah, let's get some more of this. And I actually saw this out in the theaters and really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really fun movie, so very cool to have this. This is awesome. London Has Fallen. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Again, if you haven't seen Olympus Has Fallen either, check that out too. Great movies. So very, very awesome, and definitely a fun sequel. I was kind of excited. I wouldn't if they said there's another movie coming out, I'd be cool with that. I'd want to see maybe even do a third movie. That'd be kind of fun. All right, and then the actual movies that I actually paid something for. So again, stuff donated from his sickness, stuff for free from Target thanks to Shopkick, but now actually some stuff I physically paid for, with the exception of $5, because I actually had a $5 My Best Buy rewards point. I don't, what's it called now? My Best Buy, right? So My Best Buy certificates, whatever. I had $5 in points. I don't even know what to call it. So this is all stuff I got from Best Buy, and again, use that $5, so I ended up getting $5 off, so I paid $20 for all this. Very cool. So the first two titles I picked up here, this is part of their buy one, get one, which they have going on right now. So very cool sale. A lot of cool titles, actually. Unfortunately, mostly all titles I already have or just don't want. So definitely recommend heading out to Best Buy. Again, buy one, get one on a lot of really cool Blu-rays. And I ended up picking up two titles here. So first one I grabbed was, is this, Tomahawk. Bone Tomahawk. So this looked pretty fun. I haven't seen it, and it gets some mixed reviews. So I was a little hesitant on buying this. I mean, I love Kurt Russell. I like Westerns. I hear it's got a bit of like horror kind of likeness to it as well. I don't know. I really want to see this, though. It looks interesting. Again, I love Kurt Russell, and I love Westerns. I especially love him in Westerns. So I really wanted to see this. It looked interesting. But, again, it gets mixed reviews. But the thing is, from the reviews I read, good and bad, I still thought it sounded interesting. Like, people were saying, like, some negative things about it. I'm like, I don't know, kind of sounds still like an interesting movie. And then all the positive stuff I heard about it, I'm like, that sounds really good. So, I don't know. Mixed reviews, but I look forward to checking it out. So, we'll see. I definitely want to see that. So, that looks awesome. And then I also grabbed Underworld Awakening 3D. I certainly already had this movie on Blu-ray, and Awakening. What number is this? I guess I don't have it on HD DVD. But anyway, I do already own this movie, but very cool to have it in 3D as well. That's it. It was like basically the way I saw it. I was paying $5 for each of these, and I was like, why not get another 3D movie for the collection? That was it. I didn't need this on 3D. I already had it on Blu-ray, but why not get on 3D? I don't have much more to say about than that. Cool. I actually do like the horror movies. I think they're great. In fact, eventually down the line with the marathon all these again, because it's been a while since I've seen them. So when I watch Awakening, I can watch it in 3D. That's great. Cool. So again, buy one, get one. And then this I picked up for only $10. It was $15, but I used my $5 towards this, the way, or at least the way I look at it, I did. And that is season 5 of The Wonder Years. This is awesome. I really love The Wonder Years. It's a fantastic show that I grew up watching. Definitely a huge fan of this. I would, it was one of those shows that like I never knew when it was on TV. Like, I mean, I'm sure it had a time when it was on when I was a kid, but I would just stumble across it all the time, flipping through the channels, and I would always stop and watch this because it was just such a good show. And I am definitely going to marathon this series when the last season comes out, season 6, I'm not mistaken. Yeah, for 6 seasons. So yeah, season 6 will be the last season released of The Wonder Years, and when that comes out, I'm marathoning them all because I love this show. It is so good, and I'm definitely looking forward to watching all the episodes again. I've probably seen all or most of anyway, so very cool. Again, got this for only $10, which is my limit for season sets, and thanks to some rewards points through Best Buy, ended up getting $5 off and getting it again for only 10. So very cool. The actual title I ran out to Best Buy for was the new Jaws 3 because they finally released it in 3D. Unfortunately, I don't know if your Best Buys got it in, but my Best Buys did not get it in. No Best Buys within 250 miles of where I live got them in. So I was kind of bummed by that. I really wanted to get Jaws 3 in 3D. Get it for only $5. I was going to use my rewards points towards that and pick it up for $5, which I would have been pretty excited about. But oh well, it is what it is. Jaws 3 is actually my favorite out of the entire series. So to be honest, if they get it in, I'll probably just buy it for $10 anyway, because $10 is kind of my limit for a 3D movie. And even though I don't really need it because I already have the movie, I'm probably going to pay the $10. I really want to see it in 3D, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, so a lot of really cool stuff. Again, all you just saw that I paid only $20 for, so I would say definitely some good deals. So, all right, guys, that is it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And also, if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, hoodie, tank top, hats, buttons, kids gear, all kinds of cool Cinema Sickness gear, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself some of that. And finally, if you want to show your support for new content, just show your thanks and appreciation, head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where every tiny little bit helps and is very much greatly appreciated. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a great one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.